You know, like these really, really big dogs, the one thing that I'm going to caution all of you guys when you have a really large dog and you're trying to physically control them is number one, please, please, please do not put a harness with a ring on the back on these really large dogs that you're having a hard time controlling because it's going to amp them up even more. But then the other thing that we tend to do, and this really begins to depend on the dog, is we go with these really wide collars on their neck. If you're going like a 3/4 inch or even a full inch collar, and maybe sometimes even a half inch one, if that wide of a collar is going to make it much more difficult. Now, on the types of training collars, well, that you could use, the types of training collars that you could use to really help you in this situation, I would maybe look at anything from a martingale. And a martingale basically is a collar that has a strap that's going to be kind of a horseshoe, and then it's going to have a chain or a cloth portion that it's going to partially close. You're not necessarily looking for the design, but you're looking for the width of the collar because that's gonna help. Now, if it's a very, very powerful dog, then I often recommend using a Herm Springer prong collar. And the reason for that is a lot of dogs, a lot of real big dogs that are getting excited, okay, if you put a collar on them, they're going to be choking themselves, but it doesn't bother the dog. So one, you could create an injury, and two, it's not effective to be able to calm a dog. The great thing about a Herm Springer prong collar is one, they're designed with your dog's safety in mind, but they're also designed to help your dog actually begin to become calmer. So these are really good. You do need to be careful when you're selecting a prong collar because they're not all designed the same. And as a professional, I'll tell you the only ones that we'll use on any kind of dog are Herm Springers because they're safer and they're very, very effective at doing what they're designed to do. So for your very large dog that gets very excited, the first thing is picking out equipment that's going to help you. But then the other thing is to really get dedicated to start training them to actually do some of the important things. And I'm not just talking about training your dog to sit or to come when called. I'm really talking about teaching your dog the art of doing nothing or settling and staying where you tell them to until you release. We've got a lot of great videos on this channel that can help walk you through that process. But if you're not really sure how to do that, heck, I'd love to have a conversation with you about how to help you, properly apply a prong collar, how to use it in a way that's going to be clear to your dog, and how to incorporate that tool into teaching your dog to become a calmer pet.